Wow, honey. John's hair looks great. How much did it cost?
$60.
$60? You let her charge you $60 for a haircut?
No, she only charged me $20, but it was $40 for the video game bribe afterwards.
Oh, John. Hey, Circle. Have you ever had one of those moments that you knew would shape the rest of your life one way or another? Though no matter what happened, your life would be just fine, but you'd also be forever changed? For me, that moment was the day I met John. Having been single for a few years, I was perfectly comfortable with my life.
Life is good.
But to be honest, I was really digging Bella.
Ew!
We'd been dating for several months when she decided that the time was right for John and I to meet. I'm not going to lie. I was a little nervous. I mean, there was a lot riding on this first meeting. If I didn't like him, would I want to continue dating her? Probably not. If he didn't like me, would she want to continue dating me? I'm guessing no. This first meeting had to be perfect. The plan was that I'd come over for dinner and she would introduce me as her friend, so I started preparing. Now, he has autism, so remember, no touching. What jokes can I tell someone who doesn't understand jokes so I can make him laugh? I need to have several conversations prepared, so if one isn't going too well, I'm ready for another.
It's just dinner.
What of this, what of that, and on and on and on. So our first meeting went like this. I arrive and John's in his bedroom. I'm sitting in the kitchen for about 5 minutes talking to Bella while she prepares dinner when John walks in. After Bella introduces the two of us, John looks me in the eye, shakes my hand, and says, "Hi, nice to meet you." I say hi back and say it's nice to meet you too. He then gets a drink, tells his mom that he's going to his room, and leaves the kitchen. That's it! I didn't see him for the rest of the visit. But, to his credit, he did exactly what she asked him to do. He met me. She knew that this was something that had to happen naturally and on John's terms as much as possible. This was how learning about autism in real life started for me. First of all, John looked and acted normal.
He said it.
I know. All of you who are close to someone with autism or who have autism yourself are cringing where you sit. And half of you are probably ready to come at me through the screen. I get it now, I get it. But hear me out for a moment. Had Bella not told me that he had Asperger's, I honestly wouldn't have known. I mean, sure, the meeting was brief, but none of the things I had learned about autism applied. He made eye contact. People with autism don't do that. He shook my hand. Another no-no. He was very polite, spoke in a normal tone. I mean, he was normal. How many times have you heard, "He has autism, but he looks so normal"? Oh, I truly do get it now. Are you freaking kidding me? And just what do you think a person with autism looks like? Or better yet, just what is it that you consider normal? So, let me start off by saying a round of applause for every time you've heard that and not slap the person saying it. It's not easy to continuously hear slight insults, even when they're meant to be encouraging. You and I both know that most of the time people aren't trying to be offensive and, in fact, are typically attempting to be encouraging. But it still hurts. And this is just one of the many differences between reading about autism and living with it. I had read that people with autism don't make eye contact. They don't like to be touched. They don't like to meet new people. They don't like the routine interrupted, and on and on. Well, yeah, all of those things are true, but yet he did all of them, and did them without Bella walking him through every step of the process along the way. But here's what I didn't see. I didn't see all the time and effort that Bella put in over the years to teach him these things. I didn't see her practice those exact same steps he took that night for several days prior to the dinner. I didn't see the therapy sessions he had been through in the past.
She did a lot.
All I saw were the results of all of those things. Oh, I see them now, and I'm happy to say that I contribute. Whenever we go to dinner, we remind John before the server gets to the table that he needs to look the server in the eye when talking and to say thank you. We ask him what he's going to do and say before he gets to the counter at a store to pay for his own candy bar. If we run into someone that we know while we're out, we introduce the person to John and then prompt John to introduce himself. He looks normal? Well, thank you. He is normal. That's my boy. And that's it for today, Circle. I hope you enjoyed watching. As always, we urge you to join our circle and show your support by hitting that subscribe button. It's a long road to 1,000 subscribers.
I said 1 million.
Okay, John, 1 million subscribers, but we're confident that you'll help us get there. Now for our question of the week. What was your reaction to the first meltdown that you experienced? Leave your answers in the comments section below, and we'll share some of the comments next week. Thanks, Circle, and hey, remember to always live in faith and not in fear. See you next week. Bye!